Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. We are Wednesday morning. We are hump day. We are May 29th. We are at the end of the month. We got a couple more days left, and it is ready to turn over the calendar. So, Eric, good morning.
Hey, what's up? Good morning.
Oh, man. I got stuck at the gas station.
Yeah?
Dude, it's like a prison when people pull in there, man.
It is, right? Well, you went at the right time. Everybody's dropping their kids off.
Dude, I only literally went in for like $1 so I could get out here and then get back so that way I can fill it up. At least I wouldn't run out of gas somewhere in between, right?
Right, yeah.
And dude, you can't get out. You literally, cars come in, they stop, there's nowhere to park. People park at the gas station, go inside, get food and stuff, right? And you can't leave. And it's irritating. So
get gas at night, like the middle of the night.
Right?
Yeah, you get gas like 12 o'clock midnight.
And if you're watching, if you're that gas island person that pulls in and goes inside and does your shopping, dude, get the hell out of the way and let somebody else come in and get fuel. Okay, park your sweet ass on the street. Go in and get your stuff that you need, then get your gas when you're at your vehicle.
I hate that, dude.
Okay,
I hate when people do that.
Dude, there's one of my pet peeves for today. Okay, don't be that a-hole.
Don't be that a-hole.
Yeah, you don't want to be an a-hole. All right. So, whoo, yeah. Today's Wednesday, right?
Today's Wednesday.
I get all screwed up when on a 3-day weekend when we have an extra day.
Yeah.
I'm always a day behind because Monday, which was a holiday, and I get a day behind because I'm thinking work day, holiday, day off. So I'm always like, in my mind, it's Tuesday, but it's really Wednesday. So we're hump day.
We're here. It's Wednesday. It's burgers at the VFW.
Yeah.
We're rocking and rolling.
Well, being that there was a holiday, you know what we didn't do?
We didn't do Taco Tuesday.
We didn't do tacos on Tuesday.
Should we do it right now?
No, so we're going to have to give away 2 next week.
Oh, really?
So we're going to have to give away 2 vouchers, 2 certificates to Suprema Meat Market there in Atascadero.
Nice.
And we're going to have 2 tacos on Tuesday giveaways.
Perfect. So I like it.
Yeah. So it was hard. I totally spaced on that, and I was going to do it on Friday, remember?
Yeah.
And but we didn't, and so here we are on Wednesday. We've passed Taco Tuesdays, and yeah, let's see what happens.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, well, who cares?
Hey, what do you think about that show we had last night?
You know what? Martin Paris, right here, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So this guy, he dropped me off a CD, which, hey, I just found out I do have a CD player in my truck.
Do you really?
Yeah. So we were messing around with it, and it's a big screen, touch screen.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure this thing has a CD player. It's like, where? Which button do I push? And sure enough, I push this one, and it folds down, and then there's a slot for a CD.
For it?
Yeah. So bonus. But yeah, Martin Paris, Time at Hand. So he's a local guy. You've probably seen him at numerous wine consumption places, and probably in a brown shorts and shirt running UPS boxes out of the big square box. But
I thought it was funny how many people said, "Hey, that's my UPS driver," on the feed.
That's all I knew him for many years, was a UPS driver.
So Michelle was at a bunko party last night, and I guess she showed the video to all the girls that were there, and everybody was like, they knew exactly who he was.
Oh yeah,
because of UPS and because he's a musician,
right?
So everybody knew who he was. So
yeah, but the funny story is he has his music's being played in Hawaii.
Japan
and Japan as a download on iTunes.
Right.
So, hey, you never know, man. You never know what kind of mud is going to stick and where it's going to stick at.
That's right.
Hey, so I wanted to come across this real quick just because, we're kind of in a cattle area, cows and horses, kind of a Western way of life type thing, right?
Right.
And so there's a big craze going on in the U.S. that I was not aware of, and I don't know if you were or not, but I was not aware of this. Okay, so bird flu outbreak could threaten the U.S. cow-cuddling craze.
No.
Okay, so an hour-long session of hugs could pay for the bale of hay, but officials are warning against the practice after an outbreak after an outbreak among dairy herds in 9 U.S. states. Okay, so a cow-cuddling craze in the U.S. Okay, I'm going to say that again. You heard it right. A cow-cuddling craze in the U.S. could be under threat due to bird flu outbreak. So, however, cuddles with cattle could be under threat after bird flu was confirmed among herds in 9 U.S. states. Scientists believe that it might actually be more widespread across the country's 26,000 licensed dairy farm. In Texas, a dairy worker has tested positive for the virus, but the risk of human infection remains low. Some officials are urging cattle and dairy farmers to limit outside visitors. While the emergency response order does not explicitly prohibit cow cuddling, officials are not recommending cow cuddling.
So no cow cuddling. I don't know if I would want to cuddle with a cow, though.
It's dude, I don't know what to. So people are paying. So this is almost like a prostitution.
Oh yeah,
thing with animals.
Cow prostitution rings.
I mean, not intimate. Well, I guess it is intimate if somebody wants to hug your cow for money.
Right.
Because that's essentially what you're doing. Is somebody's coming to the ranch and they're saying, "Hey, we'll give you $100 that we can hold and hug your cow for however long."
Sounds like a liability to me. It'd be like a liability because what if the cow rolls over on you and on your leg? I guess they're not that big of cows, huh?
Well, depends on if you're doing a dairy cow.
Right.
I mean, a dairy cow is pretty damn big.
Huge.
But this is where society is at. This is where the craziness of people's minds. Currently, we are in a current dilemma of intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. But hey, guess what, Eric? You don't have a cow, but you have 2 horses.
You got 2 horses.
Okay, so maybe we start horse cuddling here in the North County.
My horses aren't real big cuddlers, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Or the goats. I mean, let's goat cuddle. Let's get some goat cuddling.
They have goat yoga. You ever seen goat yoga?
No.
That's weird.
But hey, you know what? I guess who cares how you get money, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole concept. And if somebody wants to hug your horse and for $50, I mean, I'm sure you're going to let him hold your horse.
Probably, yeah.
Right?
I'd let him do it.
I mean, and your horse might like it. You know?
One of them will. The other one doesn't really like loving and touching.
What's the white one's name again?
Rio.
Yeah. Yeah, Rio's still trending on TikTok.
Rio's the man.
Hey, so there's a shrine that honors cats on an island that outnumbers people. You hear about this?
No.
Okay. So, a small island off Japan's northeastern coast, visitors make offerings as a shrine for unlikely local guardian, the cats. Nico Jinga, a cat shrine, it's a guardian angel to the Tesharama, where the cats outnumber humans. Legend says the island used to be famous for sericulture, and farmers would keep cats because they would chase away rats, protecting the silkworm cocoons from rodents. Fishermen on the island have also traditionally believed that the cats bring good luck, including large hauls of fish. Other legends says fishermen used to watch the cats' behavior for tips on upcoming weather before heading to sea. So, there you have it. So these cats outnumber humans on this island, and so there's a shrine for them.
Huh.
So,
well, there you go.
But I think, you could see a shrine here because people are getting crazy with their animals. They take their animals in baby carriages and do all kinds of weird stuff.
It's wild.
It is wild.
It is wild.
I mean, the amount of animal, I don't want to say loving because that sounds weird, but passion, I guess, animal passion that people have in mostly here. I don't think I've seen it in anywhere else that I travel to.
Right.
But mostly here.
Interesting.
It is very interesting. And
it's funny watching people walk down the beach with their dog in the stroller. And it's like the dog could walk. Come on, let the dog out. Be a dog.
I'm not going to say any names, but I ran across my friend with a stroller and dogs in it. I'm like, I just went, oh, you got to be kidding me. Don't be that.
What are you doing?
Dude, and my daughter's got this little dog, this little wiener dog, and this dog goes everywhere with her, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? I said, this is just crazy. I mean, she'll go wine tasting. She'll go pretty much everywhere, like I said. I said, listen, if you ever get a stroller, I said, you will be off the Christmas list. Okay. So do not put the dog in a stroller and walk around because you will be off the Christmas list. So.
Well, hey, we got Lori Bryant on the phone, so let's take a break real quick.
Awesome. Let's do it. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Hey, thanks again for you guys for tuning in. We want to give a big shout out to our newest sponsors. We've got Suprema Meat Market, Ron Mullins. We got Suprema Meat Market, Ron Mullins with Parkside Remax, and we also have Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys supporting us and being a part of us in this journey that we are on. But right now we have Lori Bryant with SLO County News to tell us all about what is happening in the North County and around. Lori, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Well, I guess we jinxed it yesterday talking about vegetation fires because we had a bunch yesterday.
Oh, no.
If you're traveling south, 166 was completely closed down. It's a 1,200-acre fire was the last that I heard. That sucker blew up. We had one on 46 East. We had one on 41. We had a couple in Arroyo Grande. It was bad yesterday. So hopefully today will be a little bit more mellow. That's all we can hope for. Our firefighters have got to be tired. They've been fighting fires yesterday was one after another. So be aware of that. Traffic looks good except on Nib Lake. There was a vehicle versus ped. I don't know the status of that at all, other than that traffic was backing up. So be aware of that. That's in Paso on Nib Lake. It sounds like right by the high school, so be aware of that. In Arroyo Grande, there will be paving and a full closure of State Route 1 starting today. So be aware of that in Arroyo Grande if you're going south. And so that's your update. It's foggy in Pismo.
Awesome. Yeah. So you were in Pismo yesterday for a meeting.
Yep.
And you got to, so we were just talking about the another SpaceX. This is a SpaceX, right?
Falcon.
Falcon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of Vandenberg at 3:30.
And do we know what the purpose of the launch was?
I don't know the purpose. I mean, they've been doing so many launches lately. I'm sure I care about watching it, but I don't get into all the scientific parts of it. It's kind of out of my league. But I didn't get a picture of it. I saw the tail of it.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. If you think about it, I mean, we have had several launches just in this 5 months that we've been in 2024.
Yeah, night, morning, and afternoon. So yeah, there's been some good ones. For Atascadero, weed abatement deadline is approaching June 1st, but that you get 2 extra days because June 1st is falling on a Saturday. So be aware of that. There's a lot of people working on their yards. There's a lot of people working on the weeds, but man, the weeds are bad this year. So just get your clearance done.
The weeds are bad. The pollen's bad. Everything is bad. The mosquitoes are going to be bad. It's going to be a wicked summer.
Yeah, and I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, our fire season is already going strong, it seems like. So, let's be super ultra careful if you're driving. No chain dragging, no throwing cigarettes out the window, none of that. We just can't have that.
Keep it straight and keep it clean.
Yep, exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Well, right on, Lori. Well, we appreciate you. Did you know you guys are like closing in on 33,000 followers?
I don't keep track of that.
Well,
no, I mean, it just is beyond my comprehension. It's beyond. I mean, I expected 500.
I mean, that's an amazing task. I mean, you guys have cleared past, I mean, you guys are past KSBY, Cal Coast. I mean, you guys are past all these guys as far as on their social medias versus yours, which is a great testament.
Well, yeah, I think it's the volunteer aspect. It's the villager aspect. It's that, everybody contributes, and it's all about keeping us all safe. I mean, I think that, that part of the mission, I mean, we've never strayed from that, and just keeping it to speculation as much as possible, right? And none of that other stuff that comes out in regular news. We really try to keep it, to get the word out to our neighbors. That's the whole thing. The villagers are the most important thing. We have to stick together, and being volunteer, that's the part that blows me away. Because, everybody volunteers to help us out, if we can't be everywhere. So we've got people that'll text us, or they'll post, things that are happening, like the Grover Beach thing that we didn't hear because we can't hear their scanners. So, I love this group. I love everything about it. I love the mods and the admins. Everybody my mods and admins put in so much work to get the real news out that we need to know.
Absolutely.
And we're just so lucky, it's a beautiful thing. And I mean, the news isn't the greatest all the time. It isn't. It's sad sometimes and tragic, but it's just getting the word out, getting the word out.
Well, we live in such a fast-paced time, and there's so much information that could be out there, but it's not out there. So, and I think in the North County especially, we lack a source of information, and it could be, it could be minor. It could be, like you said, road closures. Okay. Is that going to make KSBY? Probably not, but is it important to the North County? I would say so. So
absolutely.
So like I said, you guys definitely provide a great service for the North County, and we appreciate you guys being a part of What's Up North County.
Hey, we appreciate you guys too. I love I love this whole aspect that you guys are doing. You've brought out so many things that and that's the part. You bring out the social part, and you focus on that. And your sponsors are amazing, and having people on there that come and talk to us about our North County I love it. I love it. You guys are awesome. Everybody's awesome. We're all villagers. So.
Yep. Awesome. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you being a part of it. So,
yep. Well, I better get in my car and get going, I guess.
Awesome. Well, Lori, have a great day. Enjoy the ocean and the trip back, and we'll talk to you in the morning.
All right. You guys be safe.
All right. Bye now. Lori Bryant, SLO County News. They're closing in on 33,000 followers.
Good Lord, that's a lot of followers.
That is a lot of followers.
That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy. Teresa, good morning.
Good morning, Teresa.
Hopefully start warming up your vocal cords for Friday, because Friday is National Anthem tryouts.
National Anthem tryouts. Is it really?
Yeah. So, it's gonna be called NAT.
Nat.
National Anthem tryouts. Yeah. Nat.
Get ready for your Nats.
Yeah, Nat Friday. Nat Friday, Teresa. So be prepared. I will ask you to sing for more than you did last year. Did she ever do that? Or did she kind of sidestep that every time I was asking?
She sidesteps it every time.
Okay, well.
Every time.
All right, well, so this year, this Friday, you have the chance to redeem yourself and prepare yourself, so that way we can get some sort of submission into the California Mid-State Fair, so that way you can open up for some of these bands.
There you go.
All right, so Hey, so speaking of local news, give you a big shout out to be notified of, be aware of, that a hospital is conducting a casualty drill. So mass casualty drill conducted at local hospital. So Templeton residents, workers, Twin Cities team members might have noticed a preparedness of tents and emergency response personnel at Twin Cities on May 8th, while they might be surprised too much. After all, Twin Cities, San Luis Obispo County's busiest emergency department. The good news is that it was only a drill. So recently they conducted a emergency preparedness drill, which basically the goal was to prepare and receive patients of any number in 15 minutes, said emergency preparedness coordinator who coordinated the activities. The emphasis is to quickly set up enough equipment to receive patients in a controlled manner. Was successful. It was excellent exercise thanks to committed staff involvement. There were a lot of great takeaways from the simulation, including that we have to be we have a very, very professional team that cares deeply about our community. So this is a pretty cool thing that they did. This is actually after the takeover of the new Adventist Health Central Coast. So remember, Sierra Vista and Twin Cities was purchased by Adventist, and so coincidentally, when I was in the hospital because of my shoulder, and I was sitting there in their emergency room, I was talking to the nurse about that, and I said, "Hey," I said, "Oh, you guys have been taken over by Adventist, right?" And she's like, "Yeah." She goes, "It's finalizing the whatever, the takeover, whatever." I'm like, so I said, "So you guys gonna notice a difference?" Because I said you guys didn't really have a whole great local community status as far as like the emergency room and people not making it because they go to Twin Cities.
Oh, you mean a failure rate?
Well, yeah. Trying to. I don't know how to word that, but anyways, I said, "So has there been any changes?" And she looks up and she goes, "Yeah, lights." And I go, and then right when she said that, I remembered, being in there, for different reasons. It's super dark. Man, most of the time when I'm in there, it's usually like at nighttime. So I'm thinking maybe they've got the lights turned down for patience and brightness and this and that. It wasn't. It was just they had no lights.
Dark.
They had very little lighting in there. And I'm thinking to myself, emergency room, no lighting. That doesn't really, shouldn't you want the good lighting? I mean, don't you think?
That's wild.
I know. That's what I would think. I would think that. Anyways, so Adventist, good job on your mass casualty training efforts and putting lights in the emergency room. So, what else is going on?
Not much, man.
Let's see. How about a local author releases comic book collecting buying guide? So John Crippen, a comic book collector and author from Atascadero, has written a pocket guide to assist others in managing their collections. Crippen, who has been collecting comics for many years, says he recently considered how he would pass his collection on to his family. Concerned that none of his family members share the interest in comic books, Crippen decided to create a list of instructions to help them manage the collection. Okay, Crippen has previously published 4 photography books, a wine guide, a graphic novel, and a book about golden retrievers titled Ranger, the Bodacious Beach Dog. His new book was published on May 6th and is available on Amazon. He also mentioned that his future plans, saying right now the book is the only available online through Amazon, but he's going to reach out to some local shops soon. I'm not sure if the next project will be, but I'm thinking that it's going to be another book on my dog. My first book is Ranger, the Bodacious Beach Dog, and I'd like to explore some other activities with Bodacious. Bodacious.
I like it.
All right, Bodacious.
So he comes up with a book to kind of just say what you should buy, or is it a pricing guide like a Beckett? You remember like the baseball cards, or
yeah, it's just a guide of how you can maintain your collection.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I think collecting comic books is probably a lost art, as a lost thing. I mean that probably has been gone for several years. Collecting baseball cards, is that a thing?
Yeah, it is. It's coming back.
It's
coming back. I know that.
I don't know.
I own a lot of baseball cards, hockey cards, and football cards. So
yeah, but what do you do with them?
They just sit in a box in my attic.
I mean, a lot of perception is, oh, I'm going to collect these cards and then someday they're going to be worth millions. We extinguished that myth years ago with baseball cards. So
hey, but if people are hugging cows for money, you think people are going to start buying baseball cards for money? So
well, think about this. So cow cuddling, okay, obviously can make you money right now.
Right now.
Okay, collecting baseball cards, okay, can't unless it's some sort of rarity that they misspelled something, whatever it may be. Or even if you have like a Reggie Jackson rookie card, or if you have, I mean, they're not worth that much money.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like like I said, we extinguished that myth years ago. We had.
Well, I don't know. You know what? We'll have to look into that because there are some cards out there that are worth a lot of money. And if you're talking like $20 a card and you got like 5,000 cards, I mean, you can make money that way.
Yeah,
chip away at it on eBay.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. But I mean, that one home run card, that Barry Bonds, that Mark McGuire, whatever it is.
I got a lot of Mark McGuire cards from the Oakland A's, man.
But you go through that little card thing that tells you like how much cards are worth. Here's the serial number or whatever. Oh, it's worth 65 cents.
But eBay does a good job of that because there's a lot of people that buy on eBay. Because back in the day, you used to just go to these like little card shops and then you could go and sell your cards, trade, and all that stuff. Now they don't have any of that, so it's basically eBay that you can go on to and do that. Yeah,
or cardcollectors.com.
Card collectors, yeah. So you have to go to a website instead of going out. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. You used to be able to go just to stores and do that, and they set up all these long tables. And
we have collectors.
Yeah, you get all your collectors out there.
And then people, you can sit there and thumb through your cards, and you can pick these cards. Some of them are in the wrap, the cellophane wrap that no oils can get on and stuff like that. But, anyways, I still don't get it. It's kind of like penny collecting or coin collecting.
I don't know, coin collecting now. Did you hear about that penny that's worth like, what is it, like $200 or something like that?
Well, they have the whole pennies that you can, remember we just did the report on it a couple weeks ago, between these certain years and these certain numbers, these pennies could be worth up to millions.
And the dollars too, the dollar bills. Remember the dollar bills were the same thing,
So, anyways. All right, man, well, it's 8:51. It's time for a break, so we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid.
And Deanna.
At North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Wednesday morning, we are at the end of the month. We are the last hump day. If you all missed it, yesterday was the last day for the 2 for Tuesdays at the California Mid-State Fair. So now you just pay for normal admission.
That's right.
So are you going to go to the fair? Are you going to go to any concerts? Are you pumped about?
I haven't got any tickets for the concerts, nothing. We usually don't buy the tickets. I usually buy them spur of the moment type thing, you know what I mean? It's like, let's go see, because I never know what my schedule is going to be like. So,
if you were to buy, if you were to be given a pair of tickets today, and you have one choice of one concert there at the fair, which one would it be?
Probably Jelly Roll.
Really?
Yeah. Because he would be hard to see in a couple years, I imagine.
Well, he just won Entertainer of the Year.
Mm-hmm. No,
right?
That's what I'm saying. So he's blowing up. So now it's probably going to be harder for him to see him, and his ticket prices are probably going to go skyrocketed. Like Chris Stapleton,
right?
Like to go see Chris Stapleton, it's like $150 to $200 at the minimum to go see him, and that's cheap seats.
What do you think would happen if Jelly Roll lost 250 pounds?
I think they'd just call him Jelly.
Jelly Rolls. No, but serious business. You know, I mean, his size and his weight. It's kind of like, like Chris Farley or some of these big actors.
Yeah.
When they lose their weight, they kind of change. They become a different.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? It's
But
like,
he is losing weight. The last time I saw...
he was doing a 5K.
Yeah, he's doing something. Yeah, I can't remember what he was doing, but he's trying to lose weight and get healthy.
But I think he has to. I mean, he's really... I mean, you talk about people how... I always are amazed how, like, people that live, say, in the river, all they're doing is eating bad stuff, drugs all the time, how they stay alive as long as they do.
That's just...
You know what I'm saying?
Pumping it up, man.
And so Jelly Roll is the same way. I mean, he lived that life.
Yeah.
Massive amounts of drugs.
Lots of cocaine. That's
Tons,
for sure. Yeah.
tons.
Yeah.
Okay, so not only that is he's almost 400, if not past 400 pounds.
Yeah.
So he's got a big weight on his heart, his whole cardiovascular system. So
Analyze poor Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
You know what? He's making millions. He's a happy man.
Total-
He's got a beautiful wife.
100%.
He's living the dream, man.
Well, okay, but 100%. But so he loses his weight, all this weight, and he becomes 185 pounds.
Oh, dude, that's a lot of weight.
That is a lot of weight, but he has the money that he could lose a lot of weight and get the surgery, get the plastic surgery to become, this and that. Now, does he become less of a desirable act?
I don't
Because
think
of
so.
his weight and his looks?
I think he's inspiring to a lot of people because he's not like preaching, but he's just stating facts. Like, hey, you got to get your head out of your butt and, get your life together. He goes to all these prisons, and talks to the inmates, and he does a lot of good charity work. So, and it's all from the heart, you can tell. So that's pretty good.
Interesting.
But, yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens because he's on his 5K, weight loss
all you have
program.
to do is call him up and get him into the studio.
We're gonna
before
try.
He comes in, man.
We're gonna try going to the California Mid-State Fair. That would never happen, but it would be kind of cool. Even if they responded back that says stop following us.
Never say never.
Hey, you never know. Hey, so Paso Robles Senior Center celebrates Older Americans Month. Okay, so May is Older Americans Month. So Eric, congratulations. And this year's theme, Powered by Connection, captured the spirit of Paso Robles Senior Center. Recently, Senior Center Coordinator Mickey Wright explained the profound impact that meaningful connections have on well-being and health of our older adults. It's not just about having someone to chat with. It's about transformative potential of the community engagement and enhancing mental, physical, and emotional well-being. By recognizing and nurturing the role of connectedness plays, we can mitigate issues like loneliness, ultimately promoting healthy aging for more Americans. So this month's special events included a legal aid presentation, hat decorating with Mickey, the second annual Unbirthday Party. Okay, so maybe they're going in reverse. Mm-hmm. Uncover Your History with Local Artifacts course, and then make your own bathroom spray with the essential oils course. Alrighty, so that sounds fun. So happy Older Americans Month.
Happy Older Americans Month.
Yeah, you still have a couple more days to live in that bask of sunlight and being older, and this is.
I like the fact that they're making fart spray at the at the home. Yeah, that's great.
Well, it's do you ever notice like when you go into like a senior citizen place, it has the same smell?
Well, I mean,
It has the same smell. Maybe
it's like
that's
walking into a classic car. It always has that smell. You know what I mean?
right. That musty smell.
Yeah.
I think there's got to be ways to undo that.
Unmust.
Yeah, maybe it's oils, like say it, essential oils on the skin. Maybe it's the dryness. So I don't know. There's certain things that you think about, and that's one of them.
You think about old people's smell? That's kind of odd.
Kinda. I mean, I think it does. It sounds mean, but I think there is.
To each their own.
Yeah. All right. So, if you're looking to give blood, do you give blood?
Hell no.
Have you ever given blood?
I can't.
Why?
Even looking at this picture I'm about to put up, I get sick to my stomach. I cannot do it.
Dude, it sometimes hurt. I always kind of prep the phlebotomist, before they stick it in there into my skin, because my veins right here are really low, and they have always said that, right?
Yeah.
And so if they're not good and they haven't done it for, they've just started doing it.
Oops, I missed.
Dude, my arm turns into like a push pad.
Yeah.
And they're just like, I'm like, oh God. And then some of those needles feel serrated. Like there's like jags going in as they're trying to push in.
Like a fish hook?
Yeah, and they're like, oh, have you had any water today? I'm like, oh, no.
No, but I want some whiskey right now.
So
I can't stand it. I love the people that give blood because they're helping out a lot of people, but I'm like, ugh, I'm really weary around that kind of stuff.
Well, so if you are feeling antsy, June is blood drive a month, okay? Yeah. Blood donations typically drop by the thousands during summer months, but nonprofit blood services provider Vitalant reminds that eligible donors that patients can't take a break from needing life-saving blood transfusion. During the month of June, it is thanking donors who make time to give blood with a $10 gift card through Donors Rewards and a chance to win one of five $5,000 gift cards in the Summer Adventure Gas giveaway. So donors of all types are needed, specifically those with type O, the most transfused blood type. O positive is the most common U.S. population, and O negative can be used to help any patient when it's an emergency with patient's blood type isn't known. So most people are eligible to donate there is no upper age limit. Review updated donor eligibility requirements and make appointment. Give them. You can give at vitalant.org or download the use app or call 877-258-4825.
That's wild.
So
$5 a stick.
So they're going to be June 2nd. They're going to be at Opage Brewing Company in Slow.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of that. Mm-mm. On June 3rd, they're going to be at Cal Poly.
Okay, heard of that.
And June 14th, they're going to be at Century 21 in Pismo Beach. So they're going to be over 50 community blood drives throughout the month of June. So probably look around, check things out. Probably be a ton here in the North County. But obviously blood is always needed in case of those mass casualties or emergencies, right?
That's right.
So
give blood today.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, it's 9:02, so it's time to take another break, and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Wednesday morning, it's hump day. It is May 29th. It is towards the end of the month. We've got 2 more days, right?
That's right.
2 more days of the month, and we are going to close this chapter and move on to June. But guys, speaking of June, we have the Stacy Strong Golf Tournament coming up June 9th. As of last Thursday, there is 1 more foursome left for the golf, and then that's it. So they're going to be sold out. They're still accepting donations. They're still accepting volunteers. And they want you to basically remember the after party. So after the tournament, if you're not a golfer, you don't have to not show up. You come for the after party. That's where all the fun happens. That's where all the prizes, 50-50s, and the good times begin. So
let the good times roll.
Yeah, good times. Actually, if you're a golfer, I guess your good times roll at 8 when shotguns start.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. And it's anybody can golf. So this foursome could be anybody. It could be 4 of the worst people that's ever golfed, and one person's going to feel like Tiger Woods.
There you go.
Okay, so just always know that. One person will feel like Tiger Woods out of a group of 4 crappy golfers. All right, so hundreds turned out for the annual Memorial Day celebration in Atascadero last weekend. So obviously last weekend we had a Memorial Day weekend. We had lots of events going on in the North County and around, but Atascadero honored their veterans Monday during their 16th annual Memorial Day celebration with the Faces of Freedom at the Faces of Freedom Memorial. A sea of hundreds filled with veterans and civilians alike paid tribute to men and women who served. Veteran Rick Hall has attended this ceremony in Atascadero for years. There's even a brick with his name etched into it in his honor. He was in the Army from 71 to 74 and just come every year, every Memorial Day and every Veterans Day, he said. It was the end of the Vietnam era, just winding down, but unfortunately he lost lots and lots of friends during these days. He thinks it's important to keep the memory alive of all veterans who served, of course. So without each individual branch, we wouldn't have freedom, and we have now, as we have now. It's their way of thanking them from the bottom of their heart, which attending the Memorial Day service there in Atascadero. If you've never been there, it's pretty badass. So they have flyovers during these celebrations. So I think there's a lot of those. I think these planes, they start off in South County maybe somewhere and do a flyby and do a flyover, and all these different ceremonies take place at timing, so then that way they can make it and get across and be a part of their celebration. That's what I think.
Oh, okay.
You know, I mean, I'm not 100% sure.
That's right by the Charles Paddock Zoo, right?
Yeah, it's right there by the park, Faces of Freedom, right there by the baseball field. It's a big, huge memorial. It's super badass. We actually took my wife's grandfather there several years back and did the Memorial Day celebration, and he was World War II Marines, and it was pretty emotional because, I mean, there was a general there that actually did the speech. He was like he had been in the Army. He had been in the Marines, did his 20 years, retired there, and then was in the Marines or the Navy, Army, whatever, one of the branches, I can't remember. But then it did another 20 years, and so he is like this 5-star general with all these different Purple Hearts and stuff like that. And so big, huge guy too. So anyways, but he did the talking there. But there was another gentleman there that was also in a wheelchair, which was also World War II, which was also Marines. And so, they basically just parked them together, and they just sat there and talked for
probably hours.
like 15. Yeah, it was kind of cool, because obviously it's one of those connections that like these guys get on an honor flight. They might come across somebody that was in the same time, same area, same landscape as they were during that exact time, and they share, but yet they've never met each other. But yet they share that same experience. So, anyways.
We appreciate them, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You can't, like I said, the veterans are why America is the way it is today, guys. So
not today, but yeah.
Always. Well, we have freedom.
We do.
We do have more freedom than other places and other countries.
That's for sure.
That's obviously gloomy.
What else we got on the list
What
today?
else do we got? Well, we're opening right now. So, Atascadero Community Band makes a record-breaking donation to the Senior Citizen Center. Okay, Atascadero has this killer band in Atascadero that's been going on for a long time. The Atascadero Community Band has made its largest ever donation, recently presenting the Atascadero Senior Center with a check totaling $1,500 and $1,530. The donation follows the band's recent musical event, On With the Show, which celebrated Broadway's musical legacy. The event features a chronological journey through beloved productions of the past century, including sections of The Wizard of Oz, Cats, Guys and Dolls, and Chicago. Supporting local nonprofits like Atascadero Senior Center is a core mission of the band. The center actively participated in the recent concert, engaging with attendees and providing information. The band invites interested individuals to join its musical journey by visiting its website, atascaderoband.org, or you can follow them on Facebook Atascadero Community Band, or check them out. Atascadero Band at Gmail. So
that's great. That's a lot of money too for a band to raise and give up like that.
And these guys are actually nationally known too.
Are they really?
Yeah, there's like 15 of them that's in this band.
Is this the band that the guy runs that came into the studio? Is this? I can't remember the gentleman's name.
No, Cello Bob, I think, plays in the band too.
Was that Bob that directs that band?
I don't know if he directs it.
Oh, okay.
But I know he's a part of it.
Oh.
So, but like I said, there's a bunch of different, the Atascadero Community Band, they play at all kinds of different organizations. They do all kinds of fundraisers, and it's just a group of people that love music, and they participate, whether it's a cello, whether it's a harp, whether it's a, saxophone.
It is, yeah.
I mean, they do it all. So, I guess you can't undermine the Atascadero Community Band if you want to check them out. I'm sure they're going to be playing in all kinds of different places this summer.
Right.
So, all right, man. What else we got going on? Let's see. Wednesday, dude. You think you're going to make it to the? You know what I'm going to say?
VFW. I got to go to Home Depot. I got to return my vibrator plate.
Oh, your vibrator plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. They rent equipment over there?
Oh man, they got great equipment now.
Really?
Yeah. I went over there, rented a vibrator plate, and we're getting the front yard done so we could have little kickbacks out there. There's gonna be seating areas, and we're gonna have a good time here. So during the summertime.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to invite you over one day.
Well, I didn't get to do any barbecuing yesterday, so I was a little disappointed. So I did heat up my pork from last week, which I was a little disappointed. So you can't really heat back up pork after a couple days, I don't think.
You can. Yeah, as long as it's in the fridge. If it's on the
well,
counter,
it's in the fridge, but it's just not that same as you take it off the barbecue.
Yeah.
You have the seasonings. Like I put a ton of heifer dust on anything that we cook. I mean, basically our family's addicted to heifer dust, and we're gonna probably find it has some sort of drug in it to mind altering us.
Like nicotine.
Nicotine. I mean, probably worse because it's like my son puts it on absolutely everything that he eats.
Right.
So, but it is that good. And the more that you use, the hotter it gets. It's bizarre. So you can put a little sprinkle and then you have a little taste of it. But then if you put more on it, dude, it gets so hot and something weird. and there's not a lot of pepper. I mean, sure, it's got cayenne in it, which obviously is hot.
Yeah.
But it's just the combination of putting more on top of it. It just makes it hotter.
We're gonna have to have what's a North County barbecue today.
Right?
It's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to do that.
I think. Hey, who do you think? Let's have a barbecue contest.
Oh.
Like a rib cook-off.
Rib cook-off.
Or a pork rib? Because that would be cheaper.
I like ribs.
I like ribs too.
Yeah.
But it'd have to be something inexpensive. It's like having you can't expect people to participate and have to spend a ton of money to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But we could have a rib cook-off. We could have a rib cook-off.
Yeah, we should do it.
I mean, we are in the North County. We could do a tri-tip cook.
It takes too long.
Yeah, I know.
That's too long.
But we could do a smoker.
Yeah.
We could do a smoke-off.
Smoke.
Yeah, we could do a smoke-off.
People will think differently of that.
I'd be interested to see how many people smoke around here.
You mean smoke cigarettes?
Well, no, it's that smoked meat. That smoke their use their Traegers, but really know how to use their Traegers.
Yeah.
How to really use this, this is the smoker, which is the purpose. It's an indirect heat.
Yeah.
The smoke filters through the meat and, out through the vent, okay, the flue, whatever you want to call it. But how many people really use a Traeger as its intention?
I do it all. I used to do it all the time until it caught fire. But yeah, I mean, I used to get nice smoke ring on my meat and nice and tender and juicy.
But have you ever used a smoker for like the smoker, like the actual, you put the fire and the coals and everything on this side, and it's just filtered. You put the meat down here,
No,
and
I have never done that before.
And the filter goes out the other way, man.
The Traeger ruined me because the Traeger's so easy to do.
It is, and that's the sad part is Traeger originally started off to be that way, but now it's just more of like your everyday barbecue. People use it as just your normal barbecue. Just doesn't have to smoke.
Yeah.
It's just the fire, which
I'm gonna go to look at new Traegers. I think this weekend. So I'm gonna go over to Idlers and some places and see what prices are like. And I like to buy a new Traeger. I like to get something new. Mine's like 20 years old. So
Traeger is like that brand that you got, like any brand that kind of had the market, had the patent, had the technology. Now you're starting to get like Pit Boss. You have Green Mountain something, I believe.
I know what you're talking about, yeah. They have a green egg too as well. The egg is pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's not a smoker.
It's a smoker. It's a smoker, barbecue. It does it all.
So, but it's a different. So that egg, dude, and it's expensive.
It's expensive
dude.
as hell, yeah.
And it's an odd. I don't know, man. It's a weird. It's an egg. It's like.
Egg.
It's like having something from like Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like nanu. Okay, so it's not done yet. But I don't know if I could never have one of those.
Well, Teresa says carne asada from Suprema Meat Market. That would be some good barbecue. What would we just do an asada day? Come cook your asada.
Taco days. So maybe on a Tuesday.
I love tacos.
Huh?
I love tacos.
I mean, so we could have our own taco fest.
Taco fest.
Right?
No.
Obviously not a big thing, but just something like, bring a street taco.
Yeah.
Enter your street taco for the contest to win, whatever, shopping spree at Airflow Filter Services. So
Teresa's idea.
Yeah. Tacos Thursday. Tacos and tequila Thursdays. How about that, Kyle?
Well, Matt says Pit Boss is amazing, and you can get the combo gas and pellet. I guess Pit Boss. I have heard of Pit Boss.
Yeah. So Pit Boss is kind of like Walmart has Pit Boss.
Yeah.
I know there's another brand, and I can't think of the brand. But they're all kind of the same concept. The pellets.
Yeah.
But it's like at the end of the day, like my mother-in-law just bought something, but last year out of the place there in Fortins,
yeah.
Right there down by the sheriff's station in Templeton. And it was kind of weird to cook on at the beginning because you had to prep it, you had to season it, you had to do all these things to start off. And dude, it smokes like like the house is on fire.
A chimney?
Oh my gosh. And so her barbecue is on the back side of the mobile home. Now, mind you, 2 years ago, the mobile home did catch on fire and my Jeep was lost during this fire,
is that
right?
the Jeep accident?
Yeah, this is the
gosh.
Jeep. This is the Jeep fatality, right? But so now when we barbecue, that amount of smoke filters through the carport out to the front. And, so if someone was to be just driving down the street, they would say, hey, that place is on fire right there.
Wow.
So what does Kyle say? Louisiana
Smokers. I've never heard of that one.
I haven't heard of that one either.
So if you watch these like competitions on the cooking channel, they have some like major smokers.
Okay,
I mean, you're talking like 8 feet tall, racks on inside. I mean, it's amazing, man.
Yeah, especially when you get into the Texas one, where the smoker. There was one that I watched that there was like 7 guys. Actually, there's more than that. I think it started off with like 15, but they all got eliminated.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, you guys have this to cook and this to smoke, and you have X amount of hours to do it, right?
Yeah.
And so these aren't pellets; these are actual fire. So they have to basically get their fire going. If they're lacking on that, not being able to get that fire going, and or keeping it going, or keeping it up to temp, or whatever they need, they miss their time frame to get the meats done
In time.
But yeah, You're right. So like I said, these barbecues and these smokers, I'd be interested to see how many people smoke, like literally, like really smoke meat in the North County.
We'll have to look into that because that might be a good concept.
I think it would be awesome. I would like to just see people smokers. You know what I'm saying?
Just to see, it'd be like a car show, but with smokers and different things going on.
Yeah, and maybe that's the post. Show us your smoker, and we'd have to kind of really give it a little bit of a description of what we're asking for.
Yeah.
But I would like to see if people have like homemade, smokers. I mean, obviously we're going to get a ton of Pit Bosses, a ton of Traegers. Okay. Maybe I'll put that in the description too.
No, don't discriminate.
Really?
Yeah, don't. It's all about the meat. It doesn't matter what smoker you have. It basically how well can you cook that meat. You know what I mean? So if a Traeger cooks the meat, and say one of those big fancy ones cooks, and the big fancy one cooked a better meat than the Traeger, then there's your competition. You know what I mean?
Well, if somebody submits one of those big ass smokers, I want to go over and check out their stuff, and I want to try their whatever they cook in there.
I've seen the smoker where you can hang a whole
barbecue or cooked in over the heat, but it's in a pyramid.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
And
I want to make one of those grates.
And they hang everything from it.
Yeah, yeah. I've been wanting to do that here for so long, man. I got to find a welder.
Well, there's a ton of them.
I know.
So that would be something that Ryan could do.
Well, let's have Ryan do it.
But I think that is something that would be of interest in the North County, like a barbecue.
Let's do it.
Like let's really, we are in barbecue season. We are at the end of the month. Last weekend, Memorial Weekend, kicked off barbecue season for the next 5 months.
Well, the problem is you just gave away your idea. So now like 5 or 6 other people in Atascadero are probably going to do it.
No, they won't be able to do it. They won't. They don't have the contacts. They don't have the. They don't have the people that. Do we have? We blew past 4,000 followers, right?
Yeah, and over the night we got over 20 overnight.
Well,
it was wild.
We blew past 4.
Yeah.
We blew past 4,100.
Yeah.
And like literally, I think we gained 100 followers in probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're closing in on 4,200 right now, just in the last week. So I just welcomed in 27 more members this morning, just over the weekend. So
it's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy.
And now I didn't tell you this morning because you were late, but now you can subscribe to Facebook on What's Up North County, and you can be an exclusive member. All you have to do is look at the post, go down below. It says subscribe, answer the questions, and boom, you get all the up-to-date stuff from What's Up North County.
Sweet. Well, let's keep going. Hey, and also get over to YouTube. I see we have a bunch of comments on the side, and it's a little bit of a mix between Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm curious of how people, do they watch it or are they listening to it, and which one is a better feed?
Yeah.
I would say YouTube is probably a better feed just because it's more for TV viewing, I would think.
Yeah.
Especially if you were to put it up on your screen and watch it on your TV. I think it might have a little bit better presentation. But I think once you put it up on your screen like that, then you can't comment. So I don't know how that would work. Maybe somebody has to be on both.
Well, dude, I got to get out of here. I got to go return my vibrator.
All right, man. Well, it's 9:21, and it's time for one more break, and we'll be right back with the Morning Brew.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We really, really appreciate you guys. And trust me, guys, we cannot do this without you. But we want to give you a reminder. Coming up June 9th, there's a Stacy Strong golf tournament out there at Hunter Ranch. They still got one more room for one more foursome. They're accepting volunteers, silent auctions. And, guys, the after party, that's where the fun's going to be at. If you're not a golfer, make sure that you get out there and listen to her story. Our webpage, whatsupnorthcounty.com. You can find all of our sponsors and all of our links and all of our stuff right there. Our bios. Find out what Eric looks like naked in the shower when he was 5 years old. You can go right there and see it on whatsupnorthcounty.com. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We would like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Santo Brothers Plumbing, Hanson Enterprises, Airflow Filter Services, Story Termite and Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, North County Junk Removal, Ron Mullins with Remax, MGP Coatings, and Suprema Meat Market in Atascadero, guys. Hey, thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
And Deanna.
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Nate Santos here, owner of Santos Bros Plumbing. You might recognize me with my dancing horses at local events such as the Atascadero Tamale Festival, Templeton 4th of July, and Paso Pioneer Day. I am now available for all your home plumbing service and repair needs, from minor drips and drops to emergency leaks and clogs. For the best plumbing service, call Santos Bros Plumbing, pipe wranglers to the rescue.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Rio Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.